Hello, here is your lower body strength workout using dumbbells and a stepper or a box or a sturdy chair or stool, something that's not going to fall over when you step on it. So really think safety first, and you can always drop the dumbbells down. So I'm using 2 heavy dumbbells. You can drop down to 1 dumbbell and you can also do this body weight. So this is a really nice workout. Using that level change really adds a little bit of spice and it enables us to do a few more things, and it's really nice and functional for day-to-day life. We'll start with a warm-up and we'll end with a cool down, and we'll be running through 4 circuits. Each circuit has 3 moves. We'll be doing those moves back to back for 30 seconds, resting 30 seconds, then repeating. We're going to do each circuit 4 times through. So where there's unilateral work, working one side then the other, we'll do those twice on each leg. So we'll warm up and then get started. Let's start by warming up our bodies. So just standing nice and tall. It's going to start with a few just a nice full body stretch. So get the arms moving, thinking about the shoulder blades moving in their sockets, trying to avoid just lifting the arms up like this. Really think about that nice rotation of that shoulder as you bring the arms up and down. So we're doing legs today, but we're going to be holding weight, so we've got to make sure that upper body is nice and warm as well. Just do one more, really reaching and down. And with these moves, if you're unsure about stability, try without a weight first, then add the weight after, because you don't want to get up there and then fall over. Think safety first. Okay, hands behind the head. We're going to do some good morning hinges. So feet about squat distance, because we're going to drop into a squat in a second. So you're going to hinge back and stand. So we're hinging the hips back and coming up to standing. Legs stay relatively straight, but just think about bending them a little bit when you feel that stretch behind the knee and the hamstring. So we're going to go back and up, back and up. We're going to do 2 more. So as I said, we're doing a circuit, so there's no rest between sets, between moves. We're going to go back to back to back, 3 moves, and the moves you have 2 with weights, and the final move is body weight. So we're going to hinge down, hinge, we're going to drop into a squat and stand. I'll show you from the side so you see the difference. We hinge, we drop and straight up, hinge, drop, stand. So when we're doing this, we'll be doing squats today, we're doing deadlifts of this hinge, squat, we're driving down and back. Let's go for 1 more. Really important to mobilize the legs. I said 1 more, we're gonna do 1 more. When doing these workouts, we're gonna reverse lunge and switch. So nice gentle movement to wake up the body. We're doing some lunges, some lateral lunges. We'll be doing some step ups, nice range of motions. Go down, up, down, up. Let's go for 2 more. Last one there. So we're going to heels in, toes out, some sumo squats. Just open up the thighs a bit. So sumo squat down. I want to come up and just open up the hip. Down, alternating sides. So getting those hip flexors warm, firing up those glutes, helping us with that stability, and just connecting a little bit with our breath. Getting started. It's nice and sunny today, and I remembered to open the window first time. You might hear there's a nursery just outside my window, so you might hear those guys, which I think is quite nice. It's quite soothing when they're not screaming. Go for 2 more. Last one there. Up. Good. We're just going to come to the bottom of the mat. We're going to start nice and tall, hinge down, walk out to that plank, take the right foot outside the right hand, just open up and down, switching sides. Down, being a nice stretch through the hip, nice twisting rotation through the spine, gently does it. And you can always drop your knee with this move as well. Let's go for 1 more, each side, down, planting the palms on the floor nice and strong, and then we're just gonna up into a down dog and back into that plank. Think hips up and back, into that plank. Let's go for one more. Up, plank, just walk the hands up to the feet, roll up, nice and gently. So it's going to come through center. I'm going to go center, punch, center, punch. Just waking up. So as I'm twisting, I'm turning my hip, so I'm on my toe, just to get that rotation through that hip joint before we start. Down, twist, down, twist. Good. I'm just go into a few little lateral lunges, standing. In 3, 2, I said punch, didn't I? Punch. So it's nice and tall. Just gonna go from one side to the other. Just waking up the outsides of the legs. We're gonna be doing lateral lunges today. So it's nice to get the body used to the movements before we start. So I think hinge the hip back and up, back and up. So you can tap to the opposite side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to those punches. Go settle into a small sumo squat. Twist, twist. Nice, and whoa. It's gonna say nice and stable. Immediately almost fell. Twist, twist. So gently warming up the body for these strength circuits. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're going to be going lateral lunging side to side for the last time. 3, up, 3, 3. Breathing, getting that breath, syncing up with your movements. It helps. Looking down at the floor, keep that spine nice and long, including the neck. 4, 3, 2, 1, and pausing there. Alrighty, let's do it. So our first 3 moves. I'm going to move my stepper to the side. Just makes it easier for you to see what I'm up to, my form and everything. The first move, we're going to be holding the dumbbells on, we're going to front rack here, or you can always drop down to 1 and goblet hold instead. We're going to squat to seat, stand. So we're going to sit down, stand up, nice and simple. Then we're going to be holding the dumbbells where they are. Step up and come down. Step up and come down, nice and controlled. Just try not to rock too much that side or the other side. Then we're going to step up, stay. Then you're going to drop that hip down and bring it up. So it's a nice one for the hips. Drop it down, keeping this exit, trying not to bump too far to the other side. So you drop that hip, lift. Just lifting it back up. It's that nice neutral spot. I've got this top which makes it handy to try and see the nice neutral position. We're going to start. So starting with that sit to stand. 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. I'm just putting the timer on so I can hear it. Right, so let's get your weights. And here we go, sit to stand. So front racked, going down and standing up. Down with control. Check your feet are in that nice position of just about shoulder distance apart. Sitting down, coming up to standing. Seated, control, stand. And one more. And to stand. Okay, just turning to the side. We're going to step up, step, and down. Step, and down. I think we're going to drop to one weight for those hip drops. Stepping up, and down. Nice and controlled both directions. And down. Let's go for one more. And slowly lower down. Dropping to one weight here. Holding it goblet. Do your step up. Here we go. We're going to drop that hip down and up. Think of just dropping the hip, lifting it up. Nice one for that stability, for those hips, for the glute of that standing leg. Really important to work on our hip control. Almost there. Whoop. Find that balance. There we go. And slowly lower down. Dropping the weights. 30 seconds rest. We're going to do that all over again. So we're going to do that on the other. Actually, let's stay on the same side. Saves me moving it around. Also, we can burn out one leg that way. Then we'll do the other side in the next one. So in 10 seconds, we're going to start with that sit to stand. Again, grab your weights. Let's do it. So, squat, we sit down, we stand up. Nice functional movement here. Opportunity to go quite heavy because you've got that support. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Inhaling down, exhaling up. So we've got 30 seconds of this move. Then we've got that side step. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Good. One more. Then turning to the side. Get that foot planted. Step. Lower down with control. Step. Lower down with control. Good. Control. Almost there. So I've gone heavy. Might drop down to one in a bit. Good. Here we go. Dropping down for that hip drop. Stepping up. And here we go. We drop down. We come up. Down and up. It's only a small movement, this. Down. Think control. Get the heart rate. Down. Good. 10 more seconds. Find the balance. Every time I look away at the timer, I start wobbling. Down and up. Almost there. Last one. And slowly return back to start. Okay, we've done twice on one leg. We're gonna go straight in twice on the other leg. So I'm gonna just come around to the other side, grab my weights, getting ready. So I've got that squat to seat, stepping up with the other leg. Catch your breath, let that heart rate come down. I'm gonna go in 3 seconds. So I'm gonna grab my weights, get them up, and let's do it. Down and up. Not done the cleverest thing and I can't see the timer. Down and up. Looking forwards, don't worry. I will tell us when to swap. Down and up. This is our last one. Down and stand. Coming to face the front. You probably don't have to move, but I do. So I'm gonna keep an eye on you guys. And down. Step up. And down. Slow and steady. Strength here. Also, I know it's quite taxing for the shoulders, so you can bring them down here if you need to. I might do that actually, just so my form stays right when holding these dumbbells. Let's go up and slowly lower down. Control both ways. Last one. Whoop. Slowly lower down, dropping to one dumbbell, jumping up, and then slowly lower that hip and stand. Lower the hip, lift. So it's a small movement. Lower, lift. Really good for working those hips. If you're a runner, this unilateral work is great. Let's go one more and lift. Down with control, please. And rest. Okay, clever me, I'm gonna move the timer so I can see it. There we go. And breathe. We'll do that all again on the other side, on the same side. We're gonna rest a minute and then we'll have 3 new moves to work with. Okay, so grabbing your weights, let's start front racked and I'm gonna drop down to have them side on. Here we go. Last round. Down. To stand. If you want breathing here, inhale down, exhale up. And really think, this is such a good move. If you have anyone, if you ever have trouble like, you know, It's a really good move to like get up and down. Your squats generally aren't great and you're not, you know, you might struggle with form. This is a really good one because we sit and stand all day. It's a great one, great functional exercise. And let's do it. Side step in, lateral step up, and slowly down, up. Powering through the leg that's on the stepper, not the leg that's on the ground. So my focus is pushing up, not pushing, stepping up, not pushing off. Dumbbell down, goblet, let's go up, down and up, down and up. Slow and steady with this move. Let that hip drop, let that foot go down. Power up. 10 seconds. Nice and steady. Strong hips. Maybe walking's better. One more. Ooh. One more. Slowly lower down and rest. Put those dumbbells to the side. Oh, drop them on the floor. My neighbours aren't going to be super happy. And rest. Okay, next move. So we're going to be doing a single RDL. So single leg deadlift is the first move. So again, some unilateral work. Second move is a single leg hip thrust. So we've got single RDL here with that hinge that we did in the beginning. Then we're going to be coming to the ground, having our back, so our shoulders on. Weight can be on one weight, on one leg. I'm just going to thrust up and down. If you have, we're going to try and do elevated. Then we're going to do some pistol squats. So foot out, sitting down and standing up, and that's a body weight move. Okay, so grabbing your weights, we'll start with left foot forward, right leg on. Dumbbells close to the body. We're going to hinge back. That's it. And stand. Hinging back. And stand. So my working leg here is the left leg. And the other leg is just supporting that movement. Good. The dumbbells are coming nice and close to the body. And here we go, down to the ground, taking one weight with us. My left leg's gonna be down, my dumbbells on the right, shoulders on, thrusting up and down. So if you want more, you do what I do. Dumbbell on the left, on the hip, as you thrust, looking straight up. Avoid looking really far back and let your head go. So you want to keep your chin slightly tucked. If you want a little less, just drop that foot down. Drop that weight, move free. It goes quickly. Left leg still on the floor. Right leg's out, can be here. Just keeping the leg tapped on the floor, tap the bum. Push through that standing leg, or give it a hover. You come down, you come up. You come down, you see I'm sinking. My hips back, rest. That one went super, super quick. I thought so anyway. That went nice and quick. So now we know the moves. First round is always a bit like, what am I doing? Second round, got that deadlift, got that hip thrust, got that pistol. Okay, move the thing so I can see it. Okay. Grab your weights. We're gonna do the same side again. So my left leg was forward. Set yourself up. I got the top of my foot on the bench, hinging back. That's it, and up. So we're 30 seconds here. Back to back moves. Nice quick transition between rounds. Good. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Send those hips back. We did this in the morning. We did this is our last one. We did this in the warm-up. Good, drop the one weight. Come to the floor, set yourself up. Weights on that hip, shoulders on, legs up. Here we go, down and thrust. Down. Second time on this side. Stay with it. Woo! Second set, second circuit, second time on the left leg. One more. And safely drop that dumbbell. Coming up to standing. Left leg's down. Let's do it. Down and up. You can feel the fatigue, so you can use your other foot to stabilize. No problem. Or core tight, hips back, lower down. Stand up tall. Push through that left leg. Down. One more. Yeah! Woo! I mean, the second round didn't go as fast, I don't think. So we've got 30 seconds to rest. We're going to repeat that on the other side. I'm going to stay facing this way, because I think you can see me quite well side on. Saves me moving stuff around. And let that heart rate come down. Okay, we've got 10 seconds. Big breaths. Check that core. Keep it nice and engaged. You want to support the back. Right foot forward, left foot back. Let's do it. Deadlifting down. Hinge, hinge, hinge. And up. Hinge. To stand. So it goes quick. Work time is 30 seconds, is 1 minute and a half. Let's go. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Stand. And to the floor. Taking that dumbbell with us. Shoulder blades on. Thrust. Set yourself up. Let's go. Down. Slow and steady here. One nice quality reps. Down. And thrust. Down. Slowly go through the motions. Down. Last one. Wait, maybe fit one more. Down. Thrust. Slowly lower down. Dumbbells to the side. Standing up. Right foot's planted. Let's go. Down and stand. If you're trying to practice getting your pistol squat game up, this is a really good way to start. Down, steady, up, control, down, steady, up, control. Let's go for one more. Down, and up, and up. Ooh. Ooh. One more round. This is a spicy round, I have to admit. So catch that breath. Let the heart rate come down. Sip of water if you need it. I'm gonna go in 10 seconds. We'll do that all again. Round off circuit 2. 2 of 4. We're lifting heavy. We're adding steps. Grab those weights. Setting up. Oh, and we're off. Hinging back. Standing up, standing tall. Make sure you get nice full range. Avoiding that back hunching. Think. Squeezing those armpits together. 10 more seconds. Stay with it. Remember your options. You can drop the dumbbells completely. And to the floor. Take that weight. See, I'm balancing mine on my way down. Don't have to do that. Just help to keep connected with it the whole time. Good. Up. So my weight is on my hip. Trying to keep it steady. Woof. Up. Down. Up. Keep the head in line with the body. Ish. Got one more. Stay with me. Ish. Down. Drop that dumbbell to the side. Standing up, nice and gently. Let's do it. Pistol. So foot out. Lowering down. And to stand. And down. And to stand. And down. Push through this leg. Totally forcing that leg to do this work. Rest. Oh mama. Resting. Catch that breath. You've got a minute to rest. Minute to rest. So, A lot of unilateral work today. Really nice way to get these legs really nicely worked. So if you have no equipment, you got a box, you got some stairs, got a wall, a bench in the park, it's a really good workout. So next up, we got split squat. So we were lunging before. This time, we're gonna bend down and up rather than hinging back. Then we're gonna do a step up with a balance and coming back down, holding the weights at our side. Then we're gonna go here and jump up. Okay? Right, grab your weights. Let's do it. So right, I'm doing left leg forward, right leg back again, and we go down. And up. Slow and steady with these. Down. So the top of my foot is on. I like to grab myself a little cushion because the top of this stepper has little bumps on it. It's not the most comfortable. Down, up, turning. Step up with the left. We balance, whoop, and come down with control. Stepping up, and down. So before we were lateral stepping, this time we're coming straight up. So really push through that leg. Really nice move. For some reason lunges aren't available to you. And down. Okay, we're gonna drop the weights, put them to the side, come on either side of the box, and bring mine forward. I'm gonna go squat, jumping up, stepping down, squatting up. And if you've not got a stepper like this, just do your regular box jump, jumping forwards and down. Good. Let's go for one more. Nicely timed. I'm gonna get a little cushion, a little blanket, just for those split lunges. Cushion my poor little footsie. 15 seconds of rest. Catch that breath. We're doing that again on that side. This is round 3. So grab your weights, foot on. Oh, much nicer. Here we go. Down and up. Last time for this leg. Down and up. Don't worry about how far you're bringing your knee down. Your aim here is to keep that tension on that front leg whilst keeping nice and stable. So your range of motion might be different to mine. And if you want to practice, drop to body weight, go for one more and practice there. Right, just gonna kick that away. Here we go, stepping up and down, up and down. Keeping those shoulders back. Breathing through. Down and getting more and more tired as we go. Up and down. Okay, dropping the weights to the side nice and safely. Move your blanket out of the way if you're using one. Wide, jumping up. I'm landing in a squat at the top, like a narrow little chair squat. Down, up, slow and steady. If you're going for low impact, step, step, ooh. Down, down. So you want low impact, step, step, down, down. Okay, rest, we'll do the other side. I'm gonna rest here and breathe. So we've got 20 seconds more. I'm gonna keep the stepper where it is. We're going for that split lunge on the other side. So I've got my right leg forward, my left leg back, going in 3 seconds. So set yourself up. Let's go. Setting up, down, and up, slow and steady. That's it. 1 rep at a time. down, and up. Good, 10 more seconds here. Remember, twice on one leg, twice on the other. Let's try fit one more in, down, and up. Good, turning round, sliding the blanket to the side, step, balance, down, balance. So I'm holding my balance for a couple of seconds. And again, you can drop to one weight, hold at your chest, or you, let's go one more, down, right, dumbbells down, let's go, jumping up, stepping down, one more circuit after this, down. Remember your options. You can always step, step, down. One more, let's go. Down, rest. Resting, breathing. Deep inhales and exhales. I'm going to stop talking for a second, just to get my heart rate down a little. Okay, we've got 10 seconds. Last time 3. If you're using a blanket, please make sure it's properly to the side. Let's go. So up. Let's lunge. Or split squat, Bulgarian split squat. Down. Up. Good. Keep those shoulders back. Try not to hunch. Last time for this killer move. It's always a killer move. Split squatting. We split lunge. Oh no, we single deadlift. Eesh. Good. Round to your mat. Fling the blanket. It's a Christmas present, so I do appreciate that blanket. And down. Easy as well when you're stepping up. Try to get that balance. Find the focus. Up, down. Let's do it. Almost there. Untie two. I promise you, last one. Step. Down. Putting the dumbbells down. Out the way. Last time for these jumps. Let's go. Who told me to put these jumps in? I tell you. And I want you stepping down 1 foot at a time. Safety first. Down. Keep going, we've got 5 more seconds, guys. Spit another one in. And rest. Rest. Sip of water. Oh. The next 2 are body weight only. So, I'm going to move these dumbbells to the side. It's going to move my stepper a little bit over as well. So we're testing our mobility a little bit here, and we're working on those thighs. I'm going to use the blanket for these moves, just because, again, it's a little bit hard on the old foot. So the first move, foot's on, do a little lateral elevated squat, lunge. So my hips, like in a squat, they're going back and up. Just adding a little more spice by elevating that leg. I'm going to pause the timer because I still haven't finished. A little bit more than a minute whilst I explain. Then we're going to come down to the floor. You're going to put one leg on top. So I've got my knee on top here, my legs on the bottom. I'm going to come up, I'm going to hold, nice and strong. Just going to hold. Just got that lateral lunge, then we're holding. If you want more, let's do a little moving bottom leg as a little bit extra spice. So leg here can be straight, but I find it's quite nice to have it bent, so in line with the stepper. So like, as if we're going to do a clamshell. If that's too much, when you're on the floor, holding, little side plank leg lift, yeah? All right. Now we'll restart the timer. A little extra time there. So I'm gonna put one foot on. Go. So nice and wide, going down, and up. Try to keep the weight. It's got my heel pointing out, it's like a Cossack squat. We're just elevating it. So nice in that leg. Up, down, slow and steady for this one. Only 2 moves in this round. So we're gonna go 45 seconds one move, 45 seconds for that hold. So sinking the hips back. See my knee, still tracking with my foot. So avoiding going to each side. Let's do one more. Down, up, take that foot off. Come to the ground, get into that forearm. Set up that top leg, hips are stacked, coming up, let's hold. So we're here, hips are forward, everything's nice and in line, cores engaged, or we're here, out and in, if that's available to you today. Elbow is underneath your shoulder. So we've got challenging the move by adding some movement with this bottom leg driving in and out. And you can also, if you can't get under your bench, be here, just in front, holding that leg up, working that inner thigh. We've got 10 seconds. Reach. 5 more. Stay nice and tall, through the body, nice and long, and lower down with control. Woo, got some fun moves for the second circuit. Final circuit. I thought we'll play a little. So if you can't get your foot underneath, just have it on the outside and bend the bottom leg. We're gonna do that again. So my heels up, slightly turned, foot's legs slightly turned out. Feet are in line with each other. I think hips drive backwards, okay? 2, 1, let's do it, down. And if this isn't enough, by all means, grab a weight. Challenge yourself. 45 seconds here. Down, driving up through this leg. This one, just coming along for the ride. Sink those hips back. Because see how much I'm dripping. Oh, my top is so wet. This is great. Sign of a good work, sign of a good strength day. Good. 15 more seconds here. Down, up. And try not to lock out this leg. Up. So you can inhale down. You can exhale up. Inhale down. Last one. Exhale up. Coming off that leg. Nice quick transition, now you know the move. Coming up, hips in line, elbows under shoulder, holding, or get that little knee drive going. Trying to keep that top leg steady. So driving up and out. Almost there, then we move on to the other side. Good. And I will flip the script. I will move my stepper. Got 10 seconds. I'm gonna hold for the last 10. Keep those hips high. Push into this thigh. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. I was doing that move in the week and I was like, must share this bad boy. Okay, let's move the stepper along to the other side. And then last 2 rounds and this workout is over, okay? Breathe. We're almost there. We're doing this together. So setting up, we're going in 3, 2, 1. So send those hips down and back. Think of a hinge. It's more of a hinge. So you see my body's still facing forward. If it's helpful, have the hands out front so you can make sure we're not going like this. We're going straight back and up. Slow and steady, slow and steady. Back and up. Really nice, guys. Inhaling down, exhaling up just twice. So we got about 2 more minutes work, 2.5 minutes work. Left, and we're done. Down and up. Down and up. And if it's not good on there, give me a lateral lunge on the floor. We're going down to the floor. So set up, now you know the move. Set up nice and quick. Thighs on, elbows under wrist, hips up, cores tight. I'm gonna go out and in this first round. Get that knee drive, trying to keep my hips steady. Keeping strong through the shoulder. Don't let the head drop. Don't let gravity take it. You got it. Just hold it up. Keep that alignment. 10 more seconds. Good. Challenge yourself. 5 seconds. I know we're tired. I'm tired too, I swear. And down. Woo. That was very attractive of me, sorry. Very ladylike just then. Sprawled out on the stepper. Breathe. We're there, almost there. One more round. One more round. 15 seconds rest. Then we're warming down, cooling down, warming up, closing off the session. So let's set ourselves up. Puts on. Nice comfortable distance away. 2, 1. Let's go. Last time. 45 seconds here. Check that foot alignment. You want your knee tracking with your second toe, not going in or too far out. Sending those hips back. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Almost there. 15 more seconds here, then we're dropping down. Remember your option, you could be a side plank, holding that with a little leg lift. Do a clamshell, so knees bent, leg lift. Let's do it, let's go down. So you can be doing exactly the same, but just off with this on the floor. So you can take away the bench. So check the shoulders in alignment, hips forward. I'm going to start with a little knee drive out. Good. Steady, strong through that top leg. Okay, I'm going to keep quiet. Got 20 seconds. Going to hold. Final 15. Keep the hips high, pushing the hips forward a little bit. 10 seconds. My body is shaking. We can do this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Oh, we made it. We made it, guys. We did it. We did it. Pausing that timer. We're going to move this stepper away nice and safely, just to the side. Oops. To the side. Whilst breaking it. I don't know. Let's just come down to the mat. You probably still are at the mat. And let's just go into a nice cat-cow just to let that heart rate come down a bit. So nice, find some nice spinal articulation here as you run through your cat-cow, getting that lower back. We did lots of work, those deadlifts, single leg work. All of this is working our core and our back. So nice to give it a nice little movement. Good. Let's go for one more. And just coming back to all fours. Step the right foot up by the right hand. Let's get that nice low lunge position and just sinking forwards with the hips. Woo! Oh my gosh, that feels so good after that last move. I can feel my inner thighs. It's a really good move for the inner thighs, the hips, the core, shoulder stability, everything. And breathe. Don't know if you ever get in the workout where you're like, am I going to be able to get through this? Trust me, I feel like that too. I'm motivated to keep going because you're keeping going. And we can always make it to the end. There's always modification. So we're going to come up onto the heel of the right leg, straighten it out and just get a nice hamstring stretch. Think about bringing that hip back. Little bit of a bend in that leg. And breathe. Good. Roll through and just switch legs. So we're going to come up and get that nice low lunge stretch again. Here you can interlace the hands behind the back if you want a bit more of an opening through the chest. Just a little extra bit of workout, extra bit of a stretch. And breathe. And hands on either side of that foot. Just come up onto the heel, maybe scooch the foot forward a bit. Keep a soft bend in that leg and just think hips back. As long as you're feeling a stretch in that hamstring, that's enough. And just try to relax. Try not to there's a tendency to like bounce in a stretch, but you want to just relax in a stretch. Imagine what you're doing to the muscle. You're going back. Just think of slowly relaxing the muscles. Good, roll through. We're just going to come round and come into a nice pigeon stretch. So taking the right leg forward, shin sort of parallel-ish with the front of the mat, left leg straight back. So I'm up here with my pigeon to start, because we want to try and keep the hips stacked. Try not to sit back on the hip. You'll see, if you come up, if you are sat on the floor, just come up and try it this way. And you can put some blocks or book or a cushion under your hip just to keep you stable. Think of pushing the hips back. There we go. So you can be here, you can come down a little bit more, or you can go down into your forearms. I'm going to stay up here today. And then we're going to come up. I'm going to switch sides, stepping back into a plank, just switch to the other side. Checking that alignment, check the hips are nice and stacked. Relax. Breathing there. Oh, nice big inhales and exhales. Try to relax in your stretches and try not to rush them. There should be a nice part. I know it's easy to rush through because you're done and you might have stuff, things to do, but just a little 5-minute stretch, trust me, is really, really beneficial. Just going to come onto our sides where we're on the floor. I'm going to just stay on the floor for all these stretches. We're going to do a side lying quad stretch, so pulling that knee back and push the hips forwards a bit. If you prefer standing quad stretch, by all means, stand up. Good. Or if you're in the park or something, you might, on the muddy floor. I don't know if anyone's doing this in the park. If you are, you're amazing. And switching over, I'm just going to swivel around to the other side. Get that side, get that quad. Breathing there, nice and gently. Made it through that workout. It's not easy doing 1.5 minutes of work in one. We're just going to come back to all fours, tuck the toes, come up into a nice down dog, stretching back, pedal through the feet, walk the hands up. I'm going to turn around to face you, stay nice and low, and just roll up really slowly, head last. You come up too fast, you're going to get head rush, and also you don't give the spine a chance to have a nice little bit of movement. So there we go. Done. That was your lower body strength workout using the stepper. Try not to fall over. Of course I'd fall over. I didn't fall over today, that's the first. But really great workout, amazing, you absolutely smashed it. If you want to do this workout again and just master some of those moves, please do. Remember, you can always drop down a weight or do it body weight. So absolutely smashed it.